Hello everybody, my name is ShovelFish, and this is Firewatch. That's right, I'm actually going to be playing a new game as opposed to a cheap or free game or something that I just enjoyed or anything. New game. I've been avoiding watching anybody play this, even though some of the YouTubers I subscribe to have played this. And I've really been wanting to play it myself, so here we go. Also getting over a cold, so, well, hopefully not be coughing the entire time. 10 years before I was born, I see Julia. Weird. Oh, there we go. She's about your age, late 20s. Laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. Oh. I'm gonna try and do this as realistic to me as possible. She slurred the word major, and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Oh, burn. Fucking terrible burn. Was that a burn, you ask? She says, definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Oh, whoa. Hello, chair. No, that's not a chair in any way. That is a backpack. Okay. What's over here? Absolutely nothing. Alright, well. Load the old gear. Couldn't possibly put that into the passenger seat. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Totally the beagle, even though beagles are bastards. Gonna have to name him Bucket. Good name. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer. 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart, or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, couple little idiots. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. I'm liking this. I don't know why. Well, apparently my shit flew off in the middle of the drove. How did... Yeah, okay. Well, the highway. Bumpy. High speeds. I have no backpack anymore. Okay. Oh, there we go. Where am I? Nowhere. Do not forget that you can. The fireworks are French doctors. Okay, you're in there. Time to go fight a bear. Reminds me a bit of BC. 1980. It's a Thursday night. Julia's 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold onto a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. "1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Yeah, this is what I would do. Very nice. Well, thank you. Alright. Geez, I've been out here a while. Sun's already setting. I really like the orange. I think it's orange. Either way, the sunset colors. What's that? Huh? 8 more miles. Jesus. Space buddy. What? Just in case I've never played a first-person game before. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Fuck dog. That's how she yelled it too. Oh god, the memories, they're flooding back. I'm sorry. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of you. He runs away. Julie asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. 1 more year and I'm born. And then all of this will have meant something. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julie gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. I guess she can just... Yeah. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. Yeah, you don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985. I'm alive! Julie is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julie might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41, and I can't remember. 1? You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Okay. So pretty. Oh. Bucket is getting older. Excuse me. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn child little idiots. Unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They're crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. Oh, wow. They could do a better job than I could. This game is just immediately off to a much different start than I had thought. Ooh. Look at this trick. Oh, whoa. I'm really good at tricks. The deer was impressed too. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. 1989. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Months go by. Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Excuse me. Just opening a drink. This game has already just given me just emotions, you know? Which is... yeah. Strange. Oh god. Even in real life, just so everybody knows, I hate heights. This would freak me out so I'd be clinging to this rail, not just swinging my arms around like this guy. He's a maniac. Ugh. Heights are bad. See, my guy's even slowing down. Hello, propane. Ugh. Wasted everyone's time. Ugh. Come on. Hustle a bit, buddy. Alrighty. Hey.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Okay. Want that pine cone.
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Yay. There we
hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Pretty good.
Not
That's
quite.
not gonna lie.
Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Glory. I wanted to. I was just about to read a sweet book I found.